Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll just wait for another minute or so and then we'll get started. Yeah, we can take it. Keep it with you. We'll transfer some from here. We will not be offering this much. We'll just offer a few spoons and then we'll give the remainder. Yeah. அவர் சுஷிலாவுக்கு கொடுங்க. இன்னும் நெய் தோணும். திரியிலையும் பண்ணோம் நெய். திரியில் பண்ணோம் நெய். பிரபு திரியில் பண்ணோம். பொறு. Yeah, that needs to be even more ghee. One more ghee, right? Yes or no? Okay. Bring it here so I can do it. I think there's less ghee on the... No, idle. தெரியுற மாதிரி கட்டரில் பண்ணிட்டு இங்கே கூட வச்சிடணும். பேப்பர் வேணும். Till what time we go? 5:30. No, what time we finish? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So the 54th annual Chariot Festival is scheduled to take place on 11th and 12th of July at the Central Island, and today is May 17th, so we have about 8 weeks to go to this grand festival. And today we are performing this special pre-event fire sacrifice to invoke auspiciousness, blessings and protection, and the smooth and successful conduct of this upcoming chariot festival. So through the offering of prayers and Vedic mantras that all of you will be participating in, into this sacred fire, so we seek divine guidance as well as harmony in all aspects of this event preparation. So we will chant several Vedic mantras, and we will be offering havis as well as pure ghee into the fire as well, into the Agni. And we hope to wrap it up by about 5:45 or so. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So we hope, so we want your full participation and contribution to this devotional activity today. So again, we'll start off with one more Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we'll chant the holy names of the Lord many times today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll chant the Purusha Sukta to start off. Om Tachayyoravrinemahe Gatum Yagyaya Gatum Yagyapataye Daivihi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyaha Urdvam Jigatu Beshajam Shanno Astu Dvipate Shanchatushpate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sahasra Sirisha Purushaha Sahasracha Sahasrapat Sabhumim Vishvato Vritva Atyatishtat Dashangulam Purusha Evedagum Sarvam Yad Bhutan Yad Shabhavyam Udamridatvas Eshanaha Yadannena Tirohati Etavanasya Mahima Ato Jaya Guscha Purushaha Pado Osya Vishva Bhutani Tripadasyaamritam Divihi Tripadurdvaudait Purushaha Pado Ot Ehat Bhavat Punaha Tato Vishwanyakramat Sashanana Shane Abhi Tasmaad Virad Jayacha Virajo Adipurushaha Sajato Atyarichata Paschat Bhumimato Puraha Yat Purushena Havishaha Deva Yagyamatanvata Vasanto Asya Sidajyam Grishma Idma Sharad Davihi Saptyasyasan Paridayah Trisapta Samida Kritaha Devaya Yagyantan Vanaha Abadnan Purusham Pasum Tam Yagyam Barishi Praukshan Purushan Jadamagrataha Tena Deva Ayajanta Sadhya Rishayaschaye Tasmaad Yagyat Sarvautaha Sambridam Prishadajyam Pashuguschaguschakreva Yamyan Aranyan Gamyaschaye Tasmaat Yagyat Sarvautaha Rijasama Nijaknire Sanjahum Nijaknire Tasmaat Yajus Tasmad Ajayata Tasmadasva Ajayanta Ekecho Bayadataha Kavo Ajaknire Tasmaat Tasmaat Jata Ajavayah Yat Purusham Vyahuduh Katitavya Kalpayan Mukam Kimasya Kaubahu Kavuru Pada Uchet Brahmano Osya Mukamasit Bahu Rajan Yakritaha Uru Tadasya Yat Vaishyah Padbyagum Sudro Ajayata Chandrama Manaso Jatah Chaksho Suryo Ajayata Mukadindrashchagnischa Pranat Vayurajayacha Nabhya Asidantariksham Shirshna Udyau Samavartata Padbyam Bhumidisasrotraat Tata Lokakumakalpayan Vedahamedam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasastu Pare Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Dhiraha Namani Kritva Bivadani Yadaste Dada Purastadya Mujarahara Chakra Pravidvan Pradisasharastaha Tamevam Vidvan Amrita Yabhavati Nanya Panta Ayanaya Vidyate Yagyena Yagyamaya Janta Devaha Tani Dharmani Pradhamanyasan Tehanaham Mahimanasya Chante Yatra Purve Sadhya Santi Devaha Adbhya Sambhuda Prithivyairasa Asha Vishvakarmana Samavartatati Tasya Tvashta Vidadat Rupameti Tat Purushasya Vishvamaja Namagre Vedahamedam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasaparastat Tamevam Vidvan Amrita Yabhavati Nanya Panta Vidyate Naya प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीरा परिजानन्ति योनिं मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेदसः यो देवेभ्यो आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मये रुचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे तदब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वसेः ह्रीश्चते लक्ष्मी च पत्नाओ अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनो व्यातम् इष्टं मनिषान अमुं मनिषान सर्वं मनिषान ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ. We'll also chant a very auspicious mantra from the Vedas, which is called as Tri Shuparna Mantra. This is also from Mahanarayana Upanishad. Brahma metu mam, madhu metu mam, Brahma meva madhu metu mam. Yaste soma prajavatsavi so aham, dushvapnahan durushaha. Yaste soma prana gustanjuhomi, trishuparnamaya chidam brahmanaya datyat. Brahmahatyam va ete gnanti, e brahmanas trishuparnam patanti, te somam prapnuvanti, asahasrat panktim punanti. Om Brahma medaya madhumedaya brahmameva madhumedaya atyano deva savitah prajavatsavi saubaham paradushvapniyagam suva vishvani deva savitar duritani parasuva yadbhadrantan maashuva madhuvata ritayate madhuksharanti sindavaha madvirna santvo sadihi madhunakta mutoshasi madhumatparti bhagum rajaha madhudyaurastu naf pitaha madhumano vanaspatir madhumagum astu suryaha madvir gavo bhavantu naha ya imam trishuparnamaya chidam brahmanaya datyat Brunahatyam va ete gnanti, e brahmanas trishuparnam patanti, te somam prapnuvanti, asahasrat panktim punanti. Om Brahma medava madhumedava brahmameva madhumedava Brahma devanam padavikkavinam rishir vipranam mahisho mriganam sheno gritra nagusvaditirvana nagum soma pavitramatyeti reban agum sashuchi shadvasurantariksha sadotat vedi sadati tirduro nashat nishad varasat nishatat virashat yupya yopa adricha vrajata. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We also have the 12-hour Kirtan on July the 10th, which is Friday, starting at 10 a.m. and it ends at 10 p.m. So not to forget, so please have that date. So July 10th, Friday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. is a 12-hour Kirtan, followed by Rath Yatra July 11th and 12th at the Center Island. So we are about 8 weeks away, and we are performing this fire sacrifice to bring in auspiciousness, blessings, as well as protection for this event. So we will also generally have fear because of unknown. So again, we'll chant one wonderful mantra from Atharva Veda to remove all sorts of fear from before us, behind us, above, from all directions, from all the elements as well. So this is from Atharva Veda, very powerful mantra. So if you have the faith, you will be fearless and there'll be protection from all sides. Abhayam nakarat antariksham, abhayam dyava prithvi ubai me, abhayam paschad, abhayam purastad, abhayam dyava, abhayam naktam, abhayam mitram bhavantu. Abhayam mitrad, abhayam amitrad, abhayam nyatad, abhayam puroya abhayam naktam, abhayam divanaha, sarva asha mama mitram bhavantu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shankarshanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Pradyumnaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Aniruddhaya. Sadyo jatam prapadyami sadyo jataya vay namo namaha. Bhave bhave nati bhave bhavasvamam bhavodbhavaya namaha. Vamadevaya namo Jeshtaya nama Shrestaya nama Rudraya nama Kalaya nama Kalavikaranaya namo Balavikaranaya namo Balaya namo Balapramatanaya namo Sarvabhuta Damanaya namo Manonmanaya namaha. Agore ebhyo tagore ebhyo gora gora tare ebhyah sarve ebhyah sarva sarve ebhyo namaste astu rudra rupebhyah tatpurushaya vitmahe mahadevaya dhimahi tanno rudra prachodayat Ishana sarva vidyanam Ishvara sarva bhutanam Brahmadipati Brahmanodipati Brahma Shivo me astu sada Shivom. So and also we will recite this wonderful mantra from CC Adi 14.1. Katanchana smrite yashmin dushkaram sukaram bhavet vismrite viparitam sya Sri Chaitanyam namamitam. Things that are very difficult to do become very easy to execute if one simply somehow remembers Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But if one does not remember him, even easy things become very difficult. To this Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I offer my respectful obeisances. And we are performing this sacrifice to please Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 5.29. Bhoktaram ekatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram sugrudum sarva bhutanam gyatva mam shantim richati. A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the Supreme Lord of all the planets and the demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries. So when we offer today's sacrifice to Lord Krishna, we are watering the root of the tree. So just like we eat and through the mouth it goes to the stomach and all the parts of the body are enlivened, similarly everybody is satisfied. All the devatas, forefathers, everybody is satisfied. So this Rath Yatra will be a success. So yatatror mula nishechanena triptyanti tatskanta bhujopasakat pranapaharakta yachendriyanam tataiva sarvar anumachyute. Yeah. So this is the wonderful verse that is given by Narada Muni to the Prachetas. And also, Naham loke stayagyasya kutonya kuru sattama. This is the shortest verse in Bhagavad Gita 4.31. O best of Kuru dynasty, without sacrifice. So we are doing sacrifice today. Without sacrifice, one can never live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next? So beautiful verse 4.31. So a couple of more verses, but again, we'll get into the mood of being the servant of the servant of the servant. So we'll chant one of the 4 verses that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself chanted. So is there a better prayer? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted only 4 verses in front of Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra cart, and we'll chant 2 of the 4 verses. Namo Brahmanye Devaya Go Brahmanye Itaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Nama. That is one of them. And the 4th verse that he chanted is what we wanted to chant to get into the mood of the servant of the servant of the servant. Naham Vipro Nachanarapati Napi Vaishyo Nasudro Naham Varni Nachagrahapati No Vanasto Yatirba Kintu Prodhyanikala Paramananda Purna Amritabdir Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayur Dasa Dasa Nudasa. And we will be chanting Lord Krishna's name very, very often today. And the most beautiful verse that was penned down by Rupa Goswami. So when he actually wrote it down 500 odd years ago, it looked like string of pearls. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy to see that beautiful writing of Rupa Goswami. And that was the verse 1.99 in Antya Leela. Tunde Tandavani Ratim Vitanute Tundavali Labde Karnokroda Kadabini Gatite Karnarbude Bhyaspriyam Cheta Prangana Sangini Vijayte Sarvendriyanam Kritim No Jane Janita Kiebdi Ramrite Krishneti Varnadvai. So beautiful verse. When we chant the name of Krishna, we need many, many mouths, many thousands of years. And when the holy name enters into the courtyard of our heart, then the senses become inert and we are able to conquer our mind. So we need to conquer our mind before we perform today's sacrifice as well. So we'll chant few more auspicious invocation mantras before we get started. Sarvada sarvakaryeshu nasti tesham amangalam yesham ridishto bhagavan mangala yatano arihi. For those in whose heart the Lord resides, there is never any inauspiciousness in anything they do. For them, all auspiciousness comes from Lord Hari or Lord Krishna. Tadeva Lagnam Sudinam Tadeva, Tara Balam Chandra Balam Tadeva, Vidya Balam Deva Balam Tadeva, Lakshmi Pate Tadangri Yugam Smarami. Lakshmi Pate, the husband of Lakshmi, will take away all the inauspiciousness as well. And we'll chant a famous verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 23rd chapter. I think it's 16th verse. Mantratas, Tantrastas, Chitram, Desa Kalara Vastuta, Sarvam Karoti Nishchitram, Anu Sankirtanam Tava. So there may be discrepancies in pronouncing the mantras and observing the regulative principles. And moreover, there may be discrepancies with regard to time, place, person, paraphernalia, etc. But when your Lordship's holy name is chanted, everything becomes faultless. So again, we'll chant one holy name of the Lord, which we all know, the most powerful names of Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. For those of you who are also, very fond of reading Valmiki Ramayana, because Hare Krishna and Hare Rama, so all together, when we say Rama, it's Lord Ramachandra, Parshuram, Lord Balaram as well. So one of the most powerful mantras from Valmiki Ramayana, we'll chant that as well. Very, very famous verse to bring in auspiciousness. So this is in the Sundara Kandam. We know there are 6 kandams. So this is from the Sundara Kandam. Namostu Ramaya sa Lakshmanaya Devaicha tasyai Janakatmajayai Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyo Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhya. So if you remember, Hanuman went, he prayed before he left India to go to Lanka. But then when he went to Lanka, he's not able to find Sita. And then he realizes he did not get the blessings of Sita. So this is the first time he introduces Sita's name. And also not directly. He says, the daughter of Janaka Maharaj. And then he sees Sita right there below the tree. So we'll chant that. We chanted that verse as well because to bring in auspiciousness. So if you can, close your eyes and worship Lord Krishna to get his blessings before we start today's event, as well as this will be the event that will be we are performing today's sacrifice for a smooth conduct of the Rath Yatra as well. So, Om Ridyasma Havye Namasopasadyan Mitran Devam Mitra Devam Nastu Anuradhana Visha Vardayanta Satam Jive Masaradas Saviraha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll chant the Mangal Charan prayer. So we want all of you to chant the Mangal Charan prayer. So we'll be chanting Vedic mantras periodically, but these are mantras that all of us know. So the louder we chant, more auspiciousness will come our way. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilita Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatakamulam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Vipulan Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschat Dasatarine Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurun Dinataranam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pratayata Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvise Nama Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Itaya Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jata Veda se sunavama soma marati yato nedahati vedaha sanaf parshadati durgani vishwa naveva sindunduritatyagnih tam agnivarnan tapasan jwalantim vairochanin karma paleshu jushtaam durgan devigam sharanamaham prapatte strasitarase namaha agne tvam paraya navyo asman swasti birati durgani vishwa pusha prithvi bahulana urvi bhavato kayatanayaya shayyoho vishwanino durgaha jata veda sindanna nava duritati parshi agne tatrivan manasagrina no osmakam bodhyavita tanunam pritanajitakam sahamana mugram agnigum huvema paramat sadastaat sanav parshadati durgani vishvakshamat devo atiduritatyagnihi pratnoshi kamidyo atvareshu sanacha hota navya chasatse swancha agne tanuvam pipra yasvas mabhyancha saubhagamaya jasva gopir jushta mayijo nishiktantave endra vishnu ranusancharema nagasya prishtamasi sambasano vaishnavim loga ihamaadayantam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we'll get the devotees who are going to offer Havis to do Achaman. So you have water. Yeah. So you can also do. Okay, so we can all do it together if you would like. So water in your left, spoon in the left hand with water in it. Pour it into your right palm. First of all, let's wipe the palms together. Okay, pour the water. Om Achyutaya Namaha. Om Achyutaya Namaha. Wipe your palm. Om Anantaya Namaha. Om Anantaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. So you can just follow me. You're going to place various names of Lord Krishna in various parts of a body. This is Anganyasa and Karanyasa. Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana, Sridhara, Rishikesha, Padmanabha, Damodara. Om Tat Vishnu Paramam Padagam Sada Pashyanti Surya Divi Vachakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagrabhagam Sasamindate Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam Om Apavitra Pavitro Va Sarvavastam Gatopiva Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Bhayantra Suchihi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Itaya Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So you can also do Karanyasa and Anganyasa. So first we'll purify the thumb, because these are very important for today's sacrifice. So if you're able to do the best by watching me. So first you're going to purify the thumb with the forefinger from the bottom to top. Then the thumb will take care of all the other fingers, starting with the four fingers, bottom to top, middle finger, bottom to top, ring finger, bottom to top, and the pinky, bottom to top. So again, first is thumb, then you spiritualize the four, middle, ring finger, and the pinky as well. So this is the Karanyasa and Anganyasa. We know from Srimad Bhagavatam 10.6, the gopis did Karanyasa, Anganyasa. Lord Krishna teaches Uddhava in the 11th canto about this Anganyasa and Karanyasa, and also Sadkriya Saradipika. There's a lot of information about this Karanyasa and Anganyasa by Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and we will do that with the mantra. which is a very esoteric mantra. This is from Gopala Tapani Upanishad, which is also in Brahma Samhita. So you first start off, Klim Angushta Bhyam Namaha Krishnaya Tarjani Bhyam Namaha Govindaya Madhyama Bhyam Namaha Gobi Jananamika Bhyam Namaha Vallabhaya Kanishtika Bhyam Namaha Swaha Kara Tala Kara Prishta Bhyam Namaha Klim Hridayaya Namaha Krishnaya Sirase Swaha Govindaya Shikaya Vashate Gopichana Kavachaya Hom Vallabhaya Netratrayaya Vaushate Om Iti Digbandhaha Dhyanam 7 times. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanam apohanam cha vedaicha sarve rahameva vedyo vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. This is 15.15, very famous verse. We'll also chant one verse that is also there twice. Actually, this verse is there twice in Srimad Bhagavatam. Nama pankaja nabhaya, nama pankaja maline, nama pankaja netraya, namaste pankajangrehe. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Flowers close to you, that plate of flowers. So both of you can offer some flowers. Prabhu, you can also drop some flowers from there. So we have Vishwakshena right here. So we have Vishwakshena here. So he's Vaishnava Ganesh. So he removes all the obstacles. So you can repeat, take some flowers in your hand on behalf of all of them. You're going to offer as well. So you can offer directly. You can also, or maybe you can give it to me and I can offer, okay? But you can chant, all of you can chant this mantra. This is the Vishwakshena Gayatri. So this is something that Lord Krishna is teaching Uddhava about the importance of worshipping Vishwakshena. Om Vishwakshenaya Vidmahe Vetra Hastaya Dhimahi Tanno Senani Prachodayat. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we have shaligrams here. So again, Prabhu, both of you can offer on behalf of others as well. So this is the 45, if the flowers fallen down, let's leave it down. 45 syllables Sri Lakshmi Narayana mantra from Mantra Rahasya. This is for wish fulfillment and complete protection from all dangers and misfortune. So again, very simple mantra. So you can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnave Shri Shaligrama Nivasine Sarva Bhishta Palapradaya Sakala Durita Nivarine Saligramaya Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll chant the mantra for Narsimhadev for protection. This is a very powerful mantra from the 5th canto. Usually all the pastimes of Lord Narsimhadev is in the 7th canto, but this is a beautiful verse from the 5th canto, so we'll chant this mantra as well. Om Namo Bhagavate Narsimhaya Namaste Jastejase Aviravir Bhava Vajjana Kavajadam Sra Karmashayan Randaya Tamo Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuishta Om Shraum. We can chant the Gayatri mantra for Narsimhadev together. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Damstraya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. Again, once more. Om Vajranakaya Vidmahe Tikshna Damstraya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat. So we'll also chant the mantra for Sudarshana Chakra. All this is for protection. So again, Sudarshana, just to jog everybody's memory, in the 8th canto, Uhu was killed, Rahu was killed, and the 10th canto with the Sudarshan Chakra. That's a very often used weapon of Lord Krishna or Vishnu. 10th canto, Mura, the demon, Narakasura, Paundraka, Shishupal, Malyavan, Satadanva, many of the demons were killed using the chakra as well. It's for protection. So it guided and protected Arjuna twice, one in the 10.89 chapter and also in the Jayadratha pastime as well. And of course, Durvasa Muni's pastime with Ambarish Maharaj, it protected as well. So we'll chant the Sudarshana Mala mantra. Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Govijana Vallabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Paramatmane Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Aushada Astra Sastrani Samara Sambara Mrityor Moche Moche Om Namo Bhagavate Ma Sudarshanaya Deepta Jala Parivirtaya Sarvadik Shobhana Karaya Humpat Parame Paramajodishe Swaha. So you can repeat the Gayatri mantra for Sudarshana Chakra. Om Sudarshanaya Vidmahe Chakra Rajaya Dhimahi Tanno Chakra Prachodayat. Once more. Om Sudarshanaya Om Sudarshanaya Vidmahe Chakra Rajaya Dhimahi Tanno Chakra Prachodayat. Yeah, so you can just touch the water. Gangai cha Yamunai chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalashmin Sannidim Kuru. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you can, for those of you in the front, you can put the pinky with the thumb. This is the mudra, very special mudra. So now we can take. So 3 fingers out. Thumb and the little finger. Imam me, thumb and the ring finger. Imam me varuna sudhiyavam madhyacham ralya tvam avasyurachake tatva yami brahmana mandamanas tadasha aste yajamano havirbhihi ayelamano varinehe bodhiru shamshamana ayu pramoshi atyashana tadipanad yacha ukrat pratigrigaat tanme varuno panina ayava marshat Aryamyam Varuna Mitriyam Va Shakayam Va Sadamit Brataram Va Vesham Va Nityam Varunaranam Va Yatsimagas Chakramasich Ratas Tat Shantagaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gagana Sadrisham Megavarnam Subangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yobik Danagamyam Ande Vishnum Bababayaram Sarvalokaikanaatam Shantagaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasadrisham Megavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vidyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabayaram Sarvalokaikanaatam. Once more. Shantagaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasadrisham Megavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vidyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabayaram Sarvalokaikanaatam. So if you can reach out and you can pour it anywhere on top. On top. Pour it? Yeah, that's fine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chandrama manaso jatah chaksho suryo ajayata mukhadendrascha agnischa pranat vayurajayata. Om tat vishnu o paramam padagam sada pashyanti suraya diviva chakshuratatam tad vipraso vipanyavo jagravagam sasamindate vishnoryat paramam padam. And then you can pass it along. If you can get a volunteer to pass it along. Can we get a volunteer to take it around? We take a volunteer to take it around. Yeah. Manaso jatah chakshu suryo ajayata mugadindraschagnishcha pranat vayurajayacha. इदं फलं मया देव स्थापितं पुरतस्तव तेन मे च बले अवाप्ते भव जन्मनि जन्मनि ओम योपां पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवीव चक्षुराततं तद्विप्रासो विपन्यवो जाग्रवागं समिन्दते विष्णोर्यत् परमं पदम् ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसज्ञसायिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कूर्मये समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे on top yeah we'll chant some mantras Prabhu would you be both of you will be able to come that side and hold it as well from here you just sit comfortably so this will take about 5 to 7 minutes if you can sit down if it's possible and you can touch the kalash anywhere on the top towards the coconut. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryan Karavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvisavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Om Badram Karne Vishuniyama Deva Badram Pashe Makshabiryajatraha Sirairange Sustuvagam Sastunobihi Vashema Deva Yitanyatayuhu Om Swastino Indro Vridashrava Swastino Pusha Vishwaveda Swastino Taraksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brigaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om O Namo Brahmane Namo Astvagnaye Namo Prithivyaye Namo Aushadibhyah Namo Vache Namo Vachaspataye Namo Vishnave Brahate Karomi Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Om Shanno Mitra Sham Varunaha Shanno Bhavat Varyama Shanna Indro Brihaspati Shanno Vishnu Rurukrama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Om Ida Deva Hormanur Yagya Nirbrihaspate Uktamadani Shagum Vishve Devasu Uktavachaf Ma Igum Se Madhumanishye Madhujanishye Madhuvakshami Madhuvadishyami Madhumatin Deve Bhyovacha Mudya Sagum Vishrusenya Manushye Vyastam Va Deva Avantu Shobhaye Pitaronu Madantu Om Shanti 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 Om Tachayo Ravini Mahe Gatum Yagyaya Gatum Yagyapade Daivi Swastirastunah Swastirmanushebhyah Urdvam Jigatu Beshajam Shanno Astu Dvipate Shanchatushpate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Yaschandasa Mrishabho Vishwarupah Chandobhyaudyamritaat Sambhabuva Samendro Medaya Sprinotu Amritasya Devadarano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jigva Me Madhumattama Karna Abhyamburi Vishruvam Brahmana Koshosi Medaya Pihitaha Shrutam Me Gopaya ओम द्यौ शांति, अंतरिक्षकम शांति, पृथ्वी शांति, आप शांति, औषाध्य शांति, वनस्पते शांति, विश्वे देवा शांति, ब्रह्म शांति, सर्वगुण शांति, शांतिरेव शांति शामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नीला देवी गुम शरणमहं प्रपत्ते, सुतरसि तरसे नमः। गृणाहि घृतवती सवितराधिपत्यै, पयस्वती रन्तिराशानो अस्तु। ध्रुवादिशां विष्णुपत्न्य घोरा शेषाना सगसोया मनोता। बृहस्पतिर्मातरिषोता वायुः सन्दुवाना वाता अभिनो गृणन्तु। विष्टम्भो दिवो दरुणः पृथिव्या, अस्येषाना जगतो विष्णुपत्नी। ओम महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो नीला प्रचोदयात्। कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम द्यौ शांति, अंतरिक्षकम शांति, पृथ्वी शांति, आप शांति, औषाध्य शांति, वनस्पते शांति, विश्वे देवा शांति, ब्रह्म शांति, सर्वगुण शांति, शांतिरेव शांति शामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। आपयुद्वायु भेषजेरापो अमीव चातनिः, आप सर्वस्य भेषजस्तास्ते कृण्वन्तु भेषजम्। इदमा आप प्रवत यत्किंच दुरितं महि, यद्वाहमपि दुद्रोह यद्वा शेप उतानृतम्। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So we have done the punya vachanam, chanted the auspicious mantras. Now we are ready to start the fire sacrifice. Yes, chandasa mrishabho vishwarupah chandobhyaudyamrita atsambhavuva samedro medaya asvanotu amritasya devadarano bhuyasam शरीरम में विचर्षणम जिग्वा में मधुमत्तमा कर्णा आभ्यां भूरिविश्वम ब्रह्मण कोशोऽसि मेधया पीतः श्रुतं मे गोपाया यद्वो देवाश्च कृम जिग्वया गुरु मनसो वा प्रयुक्ति देवयेडनम अरावायो नो अभिदुक्षुनायते तस्मिन् तदेनो वसवो निदेतन स्वाहा नाहंकारयिता एषते काम कामाय स्वाहा मन्युरकार्षी नमो नमः मन्युरकार्षीन् मन्युः करोति नाहंकरोमि मन्युः कर्ता नाहंकर्ता मन्युकारयिता नाहंकारयिता एषते मन्यो मन्युवे स्वाहा. If the fire is here, so it will be on, you're going to not come through the fire, it will be on top of it, and you can take one spoon and then you can use for 3 or 4 swahas. Okay. Brahmarpanam brahmahavir brahmagnam brahmanautam brahmaiva tena gantavyam brahma karma samadhina chandrama manaso jatah chaksho surya jayaka bhavindra chagnischa pranat vayurajayata om tat vishnu paramam padagam sada pashyanti surya diviva chakshuratatam tad vipraso vipanyavo jagravagam sasamindate vishnor yat paramam padam. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare चात्वारि शृंगात्रयो अस्य पादाद्विशीर्षे सप्तहस्ता आसो अस्या त्रिदा बद्धो वृषभो रोरवेति महो देवो मर्त्यान् आविवेशाः ते ते अग्ने तोता इषयन्तो विश्वमायुः तरन्तो अर्यो अराति वन्वन्तो अर्यो अरातिः सचित्र चित्रं चितयन्तमस्मे चित्रक्षत्र चित्रतमं वयोदां चन्द्रं रहिं पुरवीरं बृहन्तं चन्द्र चन्द्राभिर्गृणते युवस्व अग्निमीळे पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं ऋद्विजम् ओताहारं रत्नदातमम् अग्निः पूर्वे बिरिषिभिरिद्योनूतनैरुत स देवाङ्गे यवक्षति अग्निना रैमश्नवत्पोषमेव दिवे दिवे यशसं वीरवत्तमम् अग्नेयन्यज्ञमध्वरं विश्वतः परिभूरसि स इद्देवेषु गच्छति अग्निर्होता कविक्रतुः सत्यचित्रसवस्तमः देवो देवे विरागमत् यदङ्गदाशु से त्वमग्ने भद्रं करिष्यसि तवेतत् सत्यमङ्गिरः उपत्वाग्ने दिवे दिवे दोषा वस्तद्धिया वयं नमो भरन्त एमासि राजन् तमद्वराणां गोपामृतस्य दीदी विवर्धमानं स्वेदमे सनः पिते वसु नवग्ने सुपायनो भव सचस्वानः स्वस्तये ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ॐ ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा पानाय स्वाहा व्यानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा. Can offer one spoon on top. Yeah, perfect. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Can you open your palms first, both of you. Om, repeat. Narayanaya Vitmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So dip that one. So Prabhu is going to offer the 20 tulasi sticks into the Agni. Vyasta Samasta Mahavriti Homa. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So it is said that Hari Bhakti Vilases who offer Homa with the fire burning with Tulasi wood attain at every moment the piety of offering 100 Agni Stoma Yagya. So that's what you just did on behalf of everybody. Okay, so now we are going to offer Swaha mantra. So every time you hear the word Swaha, so you can offer it into the smaller plate as well. So again, the intention and devotion is what we need. With the ring finger and middle finger and the thumb, and you're going to offer it with your palm facing downwards. So flower means you'll offer it from your heart with your palm facing up, but right now you're going to offer havis. So ring finger, middle finger, thumb, take it like this, just like you cook, right? How you put mustard and everything, just like that you're going to put it, okay? And then later on we'll transfer what you have, at least some of them here. Ganana Antwa Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavin Kavinam Upamashravastamam ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादन स्वाहा। ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपते वरवर्ध सर्वजनमेव शमानय स्वाहा। क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय स्वाहा। नमो ज्योतिर्लोकाय कालायनाय निमिषाम्पते महापुरुषायापि धीमहि स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते विष्णवे शालिग्राम निवासिने सर्वभीष्टफलप्रदाय सकलदुरितनिवारिणे शालिग्रामाय स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्त्रे अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णवे नमः स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते नरसिंहाय नमस्तेजस्तेजसे आविर्भव वज्रण कवच दंस कर्माशयान रंदे रंदे तमो ग्रस ग्रस ओम स्वाहा। अभयम अभयम आत्मनि भूयिष्ठा ओम श्रौम। ओम क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परमपुरुषाय परमात्मने परकर्म मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र औषध अस्त्र शस्त्राणि सम्मर सम्मर मृत्योर्मोचे मोचे। ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्ते ज्वाल परिवृताय सर्वदिक्षोभन कराय ओम पट ब्रह्मणे परम ज्योतिषे स्वाहा। वेदानुद्धरते जगति वाते भूलोकमुद्बिप्रते दैत्यं धारयते बलिं चलयते छत्राशयं कूर्वते पौलस्यां जयते हलं कलयते कारुण्यम् आतन्वते म्लेच्छान्मुच्यते दशाकृतिगते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः स्वाहा। वेदानुद्धरते जगति वाते भूलोकमुद्बिप्रते दैत्यं धारयते बलिं चलयते छत्राशयं कूर्वते पौलस्यां जयते हलं कलयते कारुण्यम् आतन्वते म्लेच्छान्मुच्यते दशाकृतिगते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः स्वाहा। वेदानुद्धरते जगति वाते भूलोकमुद्बिप्रते दैत्यं धारयते बलिं चलयते छत्राशयं पूर्वते पौलस्यां जयते कलं मलयते कारुण्यम् आतन्वते म्लेच्छान्मुच्यते दशाकृतिगते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः स्वाहा। ओम नारायण विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम नमो नारायणाय स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते महापुरुषाय महाविभूतिपतये स्वाहा। विश्वानि देव सवितुर्दुरितानि परासुवा यद्भद्रं तन्माशुवा स्वाहा। उद्यन्नद्रमित्तमः आरोहन्नुत्तरान्दिवं हृद्रोहं मम सूर्य अरिमानञ्च नाशय स्वाहा। प्रभयेको ओम मेमय भूर्या गोयन्मा पितेव कितवं सशासा आरे पाशा आरे अगानि देव मामृति उत्पे बिबिचम स्वाहा। प्रभयेको ओम मेमय भूर्या गोयन्मा पितेव कितवं सशासा आरे पाशा आरे अगानि देव मामति पुत्रे विमिवग्रभिस्ताः स्वाहा। यद्वो देवाश कृम जिग्वया गुरु मनसो वा प्रयुक्ति देवयेडनम अरावायो नो अभिदुच्चुनायते तस्मिन् तदेनो वसवो निदेतनस् स्वाहा। कामोकार्षी नमो नमः कामोकार्षीत् कामः करोति नाहं करोमि कामः कर्ता नाहं कर्ता कामः कारयिता नाहं कारयिता एष ते काम कामाय स्वाहा। मन्युरकार्षीन् नमो नमः मन्युरकार्षीन् मन्युः करोति नाहं करोमि मन्युः कर्ता नाहं कर्ता मन्युः कारयिता नाहं कारयिता एष ते मन्यो मन्यो वे स्वाहा। आर्यं यं वरुणमित्रियं वा सखायं वा सदमित् भ्रातरं वा वेशं वा नित्यं वरुणारणं वा यत्सीमागच्चक्रमासिरतस्तत् स्वाहा। प्राणा अपाना व्याना उदाना समाना मे सुद्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजा विपाप्मा भूयासग्गस् स्वाहा। देवकृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। मनुष्यकृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। पितृकृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। आत्मकृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। अन्यकृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। अस्मत्कृतस्यैनसो वैजनमसि स्वाहा। यद्दिवाच नक्तञ्चैनश्चकृमतस्या वैजनमसि स्वाहा। यत्स्वपञ्चस्त जाग्रतश्चैनश्चकृमतस्या वैजनमसि स्वाहा। यत् सुसुप्तश्च जाग्रतश्चैनश्चकृमतस्या वैजनमसि स्वाहा। यद्विद्वागुंसश्च विद्वागुंसश्चैनश्चकृमतस्या वैजनमसि स्वाहा। Please repeat after me. Enasa, enaso, vayajanamassis, vaya, jana, massis, swaha. Again, enasa, enaso, vayajana, massis, स्वाहा विश्वजिते धनजिते स्वर्जिते सत्राजिते निर्जित उर्वराजिते अश्वजिते गोजिते अब्जिते बरेन्द्रा यशोमयी यजताय हर्यतम स्वाहा विश्वजिते धनजिते स्वर्जिते सत्राजिते निर्जित उर्वराजिते अश्वजिते गोजिते अब्जिते बरेन्द्रा यशोमयी यजताय हर्यतम स्वाहा अश्यामतन काममग्ने तवोति अश्याम रहिम रहिव सुवीरम अश्याम वाजमजि वाजमत्रो अश्याम वाजमतित्त स्वाहा तीव्रान् घोषान् कृण्वन्ते विषपाणयो स्वरते विषहवाजयन्तः अवक्रामन्तः प्रपद्यैरमित्रान् विशतन्मनि स्वाहा स्वाहा नूचा पुरा च सदानं रहीनां जातस्य च जायमानस्य चक्षां सचश्च गोपां भवाचस्तबूरे देवा अग्निं धारयन् द्रविनोदा द्रविनोदा द्रविणसस्तुरस्य द्रविनोदा सनारस्य प्रयं सत् द्रविनोदा वीरवातिमिषं नो द्रविनोदा रासत् दीर्घमायुः स्वाहा. Now ready for 108 offerings for Vishnu. Okay, various names of Vishnu. So just try to pay attention to the names. You'll be able to remember various pastimes of Lord Krishna or Vishnu. Om Vishnave Swaha. Om Lakshmi Pataye Swaha. Om Gopalaya Swaha. Om Vaikuntaya Swaha. Om Garudadvajaya Swaha. Om Parambrahmane Swaha. Om Jagannathaya Swaha. Om Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Trivikramaya Swaha. Om Daityantakaya Swaha. Om Madhuripave Swaha. Om Tarkshavahaya Swaha. Prabhu, you have enough offering? Okay. So you can also take this and you can balance both, right? You can put some of this and some of that. Om Sanatanaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Padmanabhaya Swaha. Om Rishikeshaya Swaha. Om Sudapradaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Pundarikakshaya Swaha. Om Sithikartre Swaha. Om Paratparaya Swaha. Om Vanamaline Swaha. Om Yagnarupaya Swaha. Om Chakrapanaye Swaha. Om Gadadaraja Swaha. Om Upendraya Swaha. Om Keshavaya Swaha. Om Hamsaya Swaha. Om Samudra Matanaya Swaha. Om Haraye Swaha. Om Govindaya Swaha. Om Brahma Janakaya Swaha. Om Kaitabasura Mardanaya Swaha. Om Shridaraya Swaha. Om Kama Janakaya Swaha. Om Sheshashayine Swaha. Om Chaturbujaya Swaha. Om Panchajanna Jarayadaya Swaha. Om Shrimate Swaha. Om Sharangapanaye Swaha. Om Janardanaya Swaha. Om Pitambaradharaya Swaha. Om Devaya Swaha. Om Surya Chandra Vilochanaya Swaha. Om Matsya Rupaya Swaha. Om Kurma Rupaya Swaha. Om Krodha Rupaya Swaha. Om Nritkesharine Swaha. Om Vamanaya Swaha. Om Bhargavaya Swaha. Om Ramaya Swaha. Om Haline Swaha. Om Krishnaya Swaha. Om Yananaya Swaha. Om Vishwambaraya Swaha. Om Simshumaraya Swaha. Om Shridaraya Swaha. Om Kapilaya Swaha. Om Dhruvaya Swaha. Om Dattrataya Swaha. Om Achyutaya Swaha. Om Anantaya Swaha. Om Mukundaya Swaha. Om Dadivamanaya Swaha. Om Dhanvantre Swaha. Om Srinivasaya Swaha. Om Pradyumnaya Swaha. Om Purushottamaya Swaha. Om Shrivatsa Kastuboraskaya Swaha. Om Murarataye Swaha. Om Adokshajaya Swaha. Om Vrishabhaya Swaha. Om Mohini Rupadarine Swaha. Om Shankarshanaya Swaha. Om Pritave Swaha. Om Shirabdishayine Swaha. Om Bhutatmane Swaha. Om Bhagavate Swaha. Om Bhaktavatsalaya Swaha. Om Aniruddhaya Swaha. Om Aprameyatmane Swaha. Om Tridamne Swaha. Om Bhuta Bhavanaya Swaha. Om Sveta Dvipa Nivastavyaya Swaha. Om Surya Mandala Madhyagaya Swaha. Om Sanakadi Samse Vitaya Swaha. Om Gajendra Varadaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Nilakantaya Swaha. Om Dharakantaya Swaha, Om Vedatmane Swaha, Om Badaraya Naya Swaha, Om Bhagirati Janma Bhumi Pada Padmaya Swaha, Om Satam Prabhave Swaha, Om Swabhuve Swaha, Om Vibhave Swaha, Om Ganashyamaya Swaha, Om Jagat Karanaya Swaha, Om Avyayaya Swaha, Om Buddhavataraya Swaha, Om Shanatmane Swaha, Om Leela Daridra Varakritaye Swaha, Om Damodaraya Swaha, Om Virat Rupaya Swaha, Om Bhuta Bhavat Prabhave Swaha, Om Adi Devaya Swaha, Om Deva Devaya Swaha, Om Pralada Paripalakaya Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll also chant the 12 names of Narsimha, Lord Narsimha. This is called as Narsimha Dwadasha Nama Stotram. So this is very, very powerful. It removes all kinds of obstacles, any type of physical disorders also that some may have. So the seeker gets protection from all the endemics, floods and forests and mountains and any problems coming from that outside of us as well. So ready? Prabhu, you have more? You can have more of this. So you can Prabhu, நீங்க உங்களுக்கு வேற இவருக்கு வேற என்ன இருக்கு? You have more? I think this is, we don't want too much smoke as well like last time, right? So I think this should be good. Om Mahajwalaya Nama Swaha. Om Ugra Kesharaye Nama Swaha. Om Vajradamstraya Nama Swaha. Om Visharadaya Nama Swaha. Om Narasimhaya Nama Swaha. Om Kashyapa Mardanaya Nama Swaha. Om Yatuhantre Nama Swaha. Om Deva Vallabhaya Nama Swaha. Om Pralada Varadaya Nama Swaha. Om Ananta Hastakaya Nama Swaha. Om Maharudraya Nama Swaha. Om Tarunaya Nama Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll chant from Prayashchitta Homa from Mahanarayana Upanishad for any of the inadvertent mistakes that we may have committed. Please repeat. Om Prajaapate Natvat Etananyo Vishwa Jatani Parita Babuva Yat Kaamas Te Juhumas Tanno Astu Vayam Sha'ama Patayo Rahinam Swaha. Two more times. Om Prajapate Natvat Etananyo Vishwa Jatani Parita Babuva Yat Kaamas Te Juhumas Tanno Astu Vayam Sha'ama Patayo Rahinam Swaha. Om Prajapate Natvat Etananyo Vishwa Jatani Parita Babuva Yat Kaamas Te Juhumas Tanno Astu Vayam Sha'ama Patayo Rahinam Swaha. So we'll chant 8 Hare Krishna Mahamantras as well with Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha. Now we'll chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times with the Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Swaha. Now Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha 3 times. Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Vitmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat, Swaha. You can chant Om Narayanaya Vitmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat, Swaha. Om Narayanaya Vitmahe Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat, Swaha. We'll chant the 10 Leela avatars of the Lord, and then we will do the Purnahuti. Again. Om Vedan Uddarate Jagati Vate Bhulokamudbiprate Daityam Darete Balam Chalayate Shatrashayam Kurvate Paulasyam Jayate Halam Kalete Karunyam Atanvate Mlechan Murchayate Dasakritikate Krishnaya Tubhyam Nama, Swaha. Vedan Uddarate Jagati Vate Bhulokamudbiprate Daityam Darete Balam Chalayate Shatrashayam Kurvate Paulasyam Jayate Halam Kalete Karunyam Atanvate Mlechan Murchayate Dasakritikate Krishnaya Tubhyam Nama, Swaha. Once more. Vedan Uddarate Jagati Vate Bhulokamudbiprate Daityam Darayate Balam Chalayate Chatrashayam Kurvate Paulasyam Jayate Halam Kalayate Karunyam Atanvate Mlechan Murchayate Dasakritikate Krishnaya Tubhyam Nama, Swaha. So now we are ready to do the Purnahuti. If you can all kindly stand up. So for those of you in the front, Vishwambar Prabhu will guide you as to what you can offer inside. Prabhu, you can take that. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. Keep on pouring. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Om Purnahutim Uttamam Jyoti Sarvam Vai Purnahuti Sarvam Eva Apnoti Ato Yam Vai Purnahuti Asyam Eva Pratithishtati. ओम सप्तते अग्नि समिद्ध सप्त जीवा सप्त ऋषया सप्त दामा प्रियाणि सप्त ओत्राः सप्त धात्वा यजन्ति आपृणस्वघृतेन स्वाहा संच मे मयश्च मे प्रियंच मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रंच मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणंच मे यन्ताच मे दर्ताच मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वंच मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रंच मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरंच मे लयश्च मरुतंच मे मृतंच मे यक्ष्मंच मे नामयश्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायु त्वंच मे नमित्रंच मे भयंच मे सुगंच मे सायनंच मे सुसाच मे सुदिनंच मे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So for the next 2 to 3 minutes we kindly ask all of you to just sit down and then ask for anything that you want. So this is the time when we are supposed to ask the Lord whatever you want. So please, 2 minutes we'll sit down. Prabhu, is that okay? And after that we can go around. We have the time, is that okay? 2 minutes. A little bit because it might be too much of. So next 2-3 minutes, we'll chant mantra very softly, but your only job is to ask the Lord whatever you want spiritually and also materially, that is dovetailed into spiritual activities. Apana soshu chadagamagne sushuktya rahim. Apana soshu chadagam sukshe triya sugatuya vasuya chayajamahe. Apana soshu chadagam prayad bandishta esham prasmaka asascha surayah. Apana soshu chadagam prayadagne sagasvato vishvato yanti banavaha. Apana soshu chadagam prayate agne surayo jaye mayi prate vayam. Apana soshu chadagam twami vishvato mukha vishvatah pariburasi. Apana soshu chadagam dvisho no vishvato mukati naveva parayah. Apana soshu chadagam sanas sindhumiva navayati parsha swastaye. Apana soshu chadagam Sachitra chitram chitayantamasme chitrakshatra chitratamam vayodam chandram rahim purviram brihantam chandra chandra virgrinate yuvasva tete agne tota ishayanto vishvamayuhu taranto aryo araati vanvanto o aryo araati vaishvanaraya vidmahe lali laya dhimahi tanno agnif prachodayat.
Hare Krishna. So we will now ask everyone to circumambulate the fire or go around it clockwise 3 or 4 times. While we're doing that, we will chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Following that, we will be having the chanting of Jagannath Ashtakam by Lalita Priya Mataji. So this is all for Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra Festival, so we will be glorifying Lord Jagannath.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We're just going to ask everyone to please sit down. Once you finish your round, please sit down. Thank you. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Please sit down. For those of you standing, please sit down. Thank you.
कदाचित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन सङ्गीतकरवो मुदाभिरिनारी वदन कमलास्वद मधुपा कदाचित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन सङ्गीतकरवो मुदाभिरिनारी वदन कमलास्वद मधुपा रमा शम्भु ब्रह्मा मरपति गणेशाच्युतपादो रमा शम्भु ब्रह्मा मरपति गणेशाच्युतपादो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे भुजे सव्य वेणुं शिरसि शिखिपुच्छं कटितटे दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचर कटाक्षं विददाते सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावन वसति लीला परिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे महाम्बोधिस्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसन् प्रसादान्त सहज बलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकल सुरसेवा वसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे कृपा पारवार सजल जलद श्रेणी रुचिरो रामावाणी राम स्फुरदमल पंकेरुहमुख सुरेन्द्राराध्य श्रुतिगण शिखगीत चरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे रथारूढो गच्छन् पतिमीलित भूदेव पटलै स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदम् उपकर्ण्य सदया दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकल जगतां सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे परब्रह्म पीड कुवलयदलोत्फुल्ल नयनो निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहित चरणोऽनन्त शिरसि रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गन सुको रसानन्द राधा सरस वपुरालिङ्गन सुको जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे न वैयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्य विभवम् न याचे अहं रम्यं सकलजनकाम्यं वरवधूम् सदा काले काले प्रमथपठिन गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे हरत्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपते हरत्वं पापानां विटतिम् अपारं यादवपते अहो दीननाथे निहितचरणो निश्चितमिदम् जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव स्वामी जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे ओ हरे राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. I'll just say the Falashruti of Jagannath Ashtakam. Jagannath Ashtakam Punyam Yapatet Prayata Shuchi Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Vishnulokam Sagachati. The Falashruti says the self-restrained, virtuous soul who recites these 8 verses glorifying Lord Jagannath becomes cleansed of all sins and duly proceeds to Lord Vishnu's abode. Hare Krishna. Thank you. A few more moments. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताई की। श्री श्री राधा श्री चोर गोपीनाथ की। श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ की। श्री श्री राधा श्री चोर गोपीनाथ की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय। कृष्ण नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। कि जय जय गौरा चांदे आरती को शोभा। जय गौरा चांदे आरती शोभा जाहनबीतवने जगमन लोभा जग जन मन लोभा गौरांगेरारती शोभा जग जन मन लोभा शोभा दक्षिणे निताय चा बामे गदाधारा बामे गदाधारा निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि वास छत्र धारा बबोशी आचे घोराचा रत्न सिंहासने आरती करे न ब्रह्मा आदिदेव गणे नर हरि आदि कोरी चामर डुलाया संजय मुकुंद बासु कोश आदि गाय शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे वजुर माधुर माधुर मृदंग बाजे परम रसाला शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर मधुर माधुर बाजे शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर मधुर माधुर बाजे माधुर मृदंग बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर बाजे बहु कोटि चंद्र जीने वदन उज्ज्वला कोटि चंद्र जीने वदन उज्ज्वला गाला दे से बनमाला तोरे जलमाला कोरे जलमाला शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गदगद भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपादा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladhaladadayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shiladanka nakhalaye. Eto Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Bahi Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimhamade Sharanam Prapade. Tava Karakamalabare Nakham Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Kirana Kashipu Tanubringa Keshavade Narahari Dhoopa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Narsingha Hare, Jaya Narsingha Hare, Jaya Narsingha Hare, Jaya Narsingha Hare. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Now we'll offer obeisances by kneeling down and touching the forehead to the ground. Jaya Nitya Leela Pravishto Om Vishnupat Paramhans Shri Shri 108 AC Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Acharya, BBT founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Radha Krishna Milit Tanu Vipulamb Vigrah Shri Gaur Sundar ki jai, Shri Mayapur Navadvip Dham ki jai, Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Giri Govardhan ki jai, Shri Sham Kund Shri Radha Kund ki jai, Shri Radha Chirchor Gopinath ki jai, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai, Shri Jagannath, Shri Baldev, Shrimati Subhadra Maharani की जय, भक्ति विघ्न विनाशकारी नृसिंह देव की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, रथ यात्रा लॉन्च डेट की जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale. Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna everyone, we welcome you all for our weekly Sunday feast program. Request everyone to kindly be seated and face the direction of the Vyasasana. So if you can all turn towards this side. Thank you. Everyone standing by the altar, kindly request you to be seated. The doors will open again at 8 p.m. So all the devotees standing on the side, please join us, find a place to be seated. And everyone sitting behind, if you can all move forward, please slide forward. Thank you. If you can all slide forward, please. Thank you. If everyone standing on the side, kindly find a place to be seated. Request you all to pause conversations. We will get started with today's program. Thank you once again. Welcome to our weekly Sunday Feast program. Anybody visiting us for the very first time? Show of hands, first, second. Okay, number of you here. Let's give a round of applause to welcome all those visiting us. It finally feels like a summer day, isn't it? So thank you all for choosing to be here on a Sunday evening. Just about an hour and a half back, we had a special Yagya, also known as fire sacrifice or Havan, to ensure that we have a wonderful Rath Yatra festival, which will be happening in the month of July. So it's always been a tradition to do this Havan in the month of May, to launch or officially start the process of planning and engaging all of you as part of the upcoming festivities. So there are posters and cards in the front desk showcasing the upcoming festivities of Rath Yatra, which will be happening in the month of July. And over the due course of next few weeks, we will be sharing updates. We'll be having information on the events happening and all of that. But we do want to let you know that the process for this year's planning, the planning process has already started, and all of you are welcome to participate in this festival. How many of you will be here in the month of July? That's it? Just a few? What about the others? How many of you will be here for the month of July? Okay, so we'd like to welcome all of you once again. Shri Shri Jagannath Subhadra Baldev ki. Okay, so we'll get started with today's program. We do want to remind everyone about some housekeeping announcements. If you are, visiting for the first time or fairly new to the temple, we do request parents with children of under 12 years of age to kindly monitor them throughout the program. As you can see, there is a bit of construction work happening upstairs, and we also have a basement. We don't want kids to be on their own and hurting themselves or, worse. So please do ensure that you monitor your kids under the age of 12 years. There are washrooms downstairs in the basement. We also have a water cooler downstairs. There's also Govinda's restaurant just down the hallway. And we also have the boutique gift store, which is also down the hallway. If any of you are interested to know more, you're most welcome to visit the restaurant and the gift store. So for today, we would like to get going with the spiritual discourse. So the schedule for today would be for the next about 35 to 40 minutes till about 7:15 p.m. We typically have a speaker from our community pick on different topics depending on the event or the festivities in that week. So this week we will be having His Grace Rupanuga Prabhu, and he will be speaking about Jagannath and the upcoming festival. So I do see Rupanuga Prabhu. We can give a round of applause to welcome Rupanuga Prabhu. As Prabhu makes his way, would like to give a quick introduction of Rupanuga Prabhu. So Rupanuga Prabhu is a third generation practicing Vaishnava devotee. So he was born into a family practicing bhakti, and he moved to Canada in the 1960s, Prabhu? 1969. He came here on a scholarship. He graduated from IIT in India. And naturally, over the years, he's held various executive leadership positions. In 2013, he retired. But prior to that, he was working at IBM as a director. He was always involved with our temple community. He served as a temple council member. And since 2013, he's just given more of his time in serving the devotees and serving the temple. And some of his services include, if you come during the week, you'll probably see him on the altar serving the deities along with his wife, Krishna Bhakti Mataji. And most popularly, he's known for giving a lot of Vedic and spiritual discourses, be it the Bhagavad Gita classes, lessons from Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, not just to our community in Toronto, but all across Canada and the US. So today, we're very grateful that he's here with us to speak about Jagannath. Once again, let's give a big round of applause to welcome His Grace Rupanuga Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for a kind introduction. Yeah. Yes. So we'll start with the prayers, Mangalacharan prayers, and then we'll get the class. Om Agyantimirandhasya Gyananjan Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kant Radha Kant Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutay Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Welcome again to the Sunday Feast program. And those of you who came earlier in the day, they probably witnessed the fire Yagya for the launch of the Jagannath Rath Yatra. So I thought I'll continue in that same spirit and talk about what is Rath Yatra, why do we celebrate it, And why should we participate in that Rath Yatra? So, boy, it's very noisy in the back. Can you tell these people to this? It's making a lot of noise. Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone outside in the hallway and behind the temple hall, kindly maintain silence. Thank you.
The servers, you may not realize, but it's making a lot of noise. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Lord Jagannath, I hope everyone knows who that is. That's Krishna in a very special form that we'll talk about in a minute. Is the only Lord that we know who leaves the temple and comes out on the street so people can see him. And the benefit to those who see him or touch the chariot or the rope is that, done sincerely, they will not get another birth. Meaning liberation, meaning going back home, back to Godhead. So very beneficial. And essentially, the example is given that when a person is sick, he'll go to a doctor. But when the person is really sick, the doctor will come visit him at the home. So the materialistic people in this world are considered so sick in terms of not having Krishna consciousness that the Lord says, I'll come out so you can see me, because you'll probably never come to the temple. So that's how merciful Lord is. Now, if you go out on a walk, go around the block, come back, you won't say, I went on a yatra. Yatra means journey. It means there's a starting point and there's an end point. So, for example, you can say, I'm going to travel from Toronto to Montreal. That's a journey. There's a starting point and there's an end point. So we call it Rath Yatra, which means there must be a point where from it starts and there must be a point where it ends. So we all know that, I should say we all know, the Rath Yatra symbolically ends in Vrindavan. Meaning Krishna wants to go to Vrindavan, that is his destination. Where he starts from, there are actually two different versions. One version in Srimad Bhagavatam says that when Krishna visited a place called Kurukshetra, which is in Haryana, he invited all the residents of Vrindavan to come see him there. So they all went to Kurukshetra. When the gopis saw him, Radharani saw him, they said, wait a minute, something is not right. You are not my Krishna, you are not our Krishna. And he said, what do you mean? I am Krishna. He said, no. Our Krishna does not wear a crown, does not wear royal clothes, does not wear shoes, is not surrounded by elephants and soldiers and horses and chariots and all that. You are not our Krishna. Our Krishna lives in a forest called Vrindavan, wears simple clothes, wears no shoes, and has a turban with a peacock feather and plays the flute. And by the way, he never stands straight and you're standing straight. So you're not our Krishna. So there's nice discussion between the gopis and Krishna. And gopis said, no. The only way we'll be happy is you take that form of Vrindavan Krishna, known as Shyama Sundar Krishna, and you come with us. And he said, well, I cannot do that. So they basically put him in their hearts and they dragged him to Vrindavan. So the gopis putting Krishna in the chariot of their hearts and pulling him all the way to Vrindavan is Rath Yatra. So that's one version where the starting point is Kurukshetra and destination is Vrindavan. There's another version, the second version, where the starting point is Dwaraka. And even that version, there are two versions. One says that he was in Dwaraka and he would always talk about Vrindavan. The interesting thing is that when Krishna was in Vrindavan, he never talked about any other place. But when I was in Mathura and Dwarka, he always talked about Vrindavan. He talked about his friends there, his parents there, and all the things that they did, always thinking about that. So he always wanted to go to Vrindavan. But he had 16,108 wives. They would not let him go to Vrindavan because they said, you'll go there, you'll see your old girlfriends, you'll do all the hanky-panky, therefore we're not going to let you go. And he kept saying, no, please let me go, please let me go. So finally one day he had a thought. He said, okay, listen, you're worried that I will not behave, so I'll go with my older brother. Then you know that I will behave in the presence of my older brother. And they said, we're not sure. They said, okay, fine, we'll take our sister Subhadra also. You know, in front of her, we will not misbehave. They said, okay. So that's the journey. He started from Dwarka to Vrindavan in the presence of Balaram and Subhadra. And that is why you see 3 chariots in a Rath Yatra. Balaram in the front, Subhadra in the middle, Krishna in the back. So that's another version of that Rath Yatra. The second version is actually a longer story that I'll share with you. And as I said, that he was always remembering his friends, especially Radharani, Madhu Mangal, Lalita, Vishakha. Even when he was with his own wives, even when he was sleeping with them, he'd be taking Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And they'll get, who is this Radha? Why is he so much? We serve him so nicely. And they did. Totally dedicated, totally surrendered to Krishna, but that wasn't enough. And they always wondered. So what happened was that one day, he was sleeping, and he was saying, Radhe, 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 and he became unconscious, and he fell from bed. Now he's lying on the floor, unconscious. So obviously, doctors are called, they cannot cure him, he remains unconscious. They're all getting worried, what's going on? Then suddenly Narad Muni. Everybody knows Narad Muni? What does he play? What instrument? Veena. Narad Muni pajaye veena. Very famous bhajan. Anyway, so he shows up. And he says, what's going on? So they explain that he's become unconscious. He was crying for Radharani's name. And then we're not able to wake him up. So Narad Muni said, well, I know there's a very easy way to do it. If I start chanting Radhe, Radhe, he will wake up. So they said, well, then do it. And I said, no, there is a problem. The problem is, if I'm chanting Radhe, Radhe, and he wakes up, he'll run immediately to Vrindavan, he'll never come back. So we have to be careful. So they said, well, what to do? So they're wondering, then suddenly Uddhava showed up. Now I don't know how many of you know Uddhava. Uddhava is a cousin of Lord Krishna. He looks exactly like him. And very wise, so wise that Krishna will go to him for advice. So imagine Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, going to somebody for advice, how intelligent he must be. But he was not a devotee. Sorry, let me rephrase that. He was not a devotee who understood the mood of the gopis. The devotee is a very pure devotee and all that, dedicated, but he did not understand the purity and the peculiarity of the love of the gopis for Krishna. So Krishna decided to send him to Vrindavan. And there's a whole story there. That's the background. So Uddhava comes and says, what's going on? Narad Muni explains. And he says, well, Uddhava, you should go to Vrindavan. Well, why? Well, the reason that Krishna will not come back if he goes there, he sees everybody unhappy, crying, not eating, and not doing proper things, just acting like mad people. When he sees that condition, he said, no, I'm going to stay here, not come back. So therefore, you go and tell them that Krishna is coming. And so therefore, they'll become happy. So when Krishna goes there, he sees them all happy, he says, oh, things are okay, everything is normal, I can go back. So Uddhava said, well, no, there's a problem. Narada said, what's the problem? He said, let me tell you what happened the last time I went there. Well, I got there and I tried to tell them to stop crying. And they said, well, can't stop crying because we keep thinking about Krishna. And he said, now there's a problem that if somebody is thinking about something material, something temporary, and you can tell them, look, this is all Maya, stop doing that, think about Krishna. and that'll take your mind off that and give you the peace that you're looking for. And in the process, develop love for Krishna. But if somebody's missing Krishna, what do you tell them? Start thinking about Maya? You cannot do that. So he said, I tried to tell them that you should think about, something else. And they said, wait a minute, we have a problem. You need the mind to think. 3 functions of the mind are thinking, feeling, and willing. So if I want to think, I must have my mind. He said, but Krishna, when he left Vrindavan for Mathura, he stole our mind. So we don't have mind anymore. And then they sing a very wonderful song, actually written by Surdas, which says, Udho man nahi das bees. We don't have 10 or 20 minds. We had only one mind, one heart. Krishna took it away. Now we're not able to think or feel anything for anybody else. So what do we do? And I said, well, you can first of all stop crying. And it became really upset. They actually taunted me. And there's another continuation of the song, that bhajan I was referring to. They said, Tumi Shama Sundar Mitra Say Yogeshwar Ish. You're a friend of Krishna who's Yogeshwar. Now what does yoga mean? Yoga means to connect, to join, right? Not the yoga that you do, but the Sanskrit word yoga means to join or to connect, to add. He said, you are a friend of that person who's a Yogeshwar, and you're telling us to feel the separation. So Uddhav said that I got really confused. I did not know whether to tell them to cry or to not cry. And trying to tell them or trying to figure out to tell them to cry or not cry, I started crying myself. And so therefore, I had no credibility with them. And then I told them, yes, okay, I'll go and bring him back. And I never went back, and you never went back, so I have zero credibility. Therefore, they will not listen to me. It's no use my going to Vrindavan to make them happy. While they were discussing this, Lord Balaram came. Everybody knows who Balaram is? The older brother, right? Balaram came, and he asked what's going on, so it was explained to him. And Radhamani said, Balaramji, you go. You know everybody there, so you go. And Lord Balaram said, no, it will not work. First of all, if I go there, I'll see my parents, I'll never want to come back. And then I'll see all the places that I was to play in and have dances and other activities, and I'll get involved with all that and start enjoying them. I'll never come back. Besides, I also promised them that I will see Krishna back. That never happened. When I went to Krishna, he said, my dear brother, I have so many things to do in Mathura, so many things to do in Dwarka. Therefore, he never came back. So therefore, I have zero credibility also. So no use my going there. So they were discussing what to do. In the meantime, Subhadra came. So she was told the whole situation. She said, you know what, I can go. Nobody knows me. I'm not attached to Vrindavan. I'm not attached to the people. So I'll go and tell them Krishna's coming. I'll come back. Besides, I'm a woman. So when I go there, I'll jump on the lap of Yashoda Maya, and appease her. And then I'll tell the gopis, don't believe these men. You know how men are. So forget them. Listen to me. And I'm telling you, Krishna is coming. So just be happy. So everybody said, that makes sense. So let's do that. And they said to Subhadra, you go. And Balaram said, let me come also with you so I can see what's going on. I can see my old friends also. So Balaram and Subhadra left to Vrindavan. Now it was okay to wake Krishna up. So Narad Muni started singing Radharani's name. And sure enough, very quickly, Krishna stood up. And he stood up in his Tribhangi form. Everybody knows what Tribhangi form is? He stands, body bent, leg over the other one. You can see the picture, right? So he stood in that form, but in Dwarka there's no flute. So he started going like this, and started playing flute, but there's no flute. So the only sound is coming is there's no sound, right? So then anyway, so they said, he said, where am I? Am I in Dwarka, dreaming of Vrindavan? Or am I in Vrindavan thinking I'm in Dwarka? So what's the truth? Like Krishna is just totally out of it. You know, it's explained in the scripture that he was Radha Prem Madira Mat. Radha Prem means the love of Radha. Madira means liquor. And Mat means mad. So he was mad drinking the liquor of the love of Radharani. So he's totally out of it. And he said, I got to go to Vrindavan. And they said, yes, we are ready. We already called your chariot. And Daruk, the driver, is there. And let's take you. Now, Krishna could barely stand, forget about walking. So Uddhava and Lord Balaram, Narad Muni, held him by the hands and started walking. Now he's walking and it's not steady, so he's going like this. You know, like that and like that. And actually, anybody been to Rath Yatra in Jagannath Puri? Anybody watched a video? You been there? Okay, great. A video of the Rath Yatra. If you have, you would know that Lord Jagannath is very heavy. It's like 6 foot or more deity, very heavy. So the servants, they wrap ropes around him and they literally pick him up and go one step, they put him down. And there are these pillows they put down, with the weight the pillows burst, and the Jagannath's head is always going like this. That's how Krishna was walking. So it's almost like simulating that what's called Pahandi, the yatra or Jagannath from the altar to the chariot. Anyway, they somehow got him to the chariot, and Krishna said to Daruka, okay, let's go. So in the meantime, now Balaram and Subhadra have reached Vrindavan. Now let me describe to you what they saw. They were received by Vrinda Devi, who's the person who used to organize all the pastimes of Krishna. So she saw them, she welcomed them and took them to a place called Nidhiban. Anybody been to Nidhiban in Vrindavan? Okay, so a lot of people. So took them there. They got there and they saw Radharani lying on the floor. And it looked like she's about to leave her body. So try to imagine this. So Lalita, one of her friends, had Radharani's head on her lap. Another friend by the name of Indulekha was putting cotton balls under her nose to see if she's breathing. Another friend, Champaklata, was applying sandalwood. When you have high fever, the body temperature goes high, so sandalwood is cooling. So she's applying that. So they were looking at that and think, my God, what's going on? Suddenly, a personality by the name of Abhimanyu came. Now, Abhimanyu was the so-called husband of Radharani. He came running and went to Radharani and touched her lotus feet, put the dust on his forehead and said very loudly, please, everybody listen. All those years I was married, I never touched her. I'm a worshipper of Mother Katyayani, which is Durga Devi. She instructed me to marry Radharani, which she mentioned to me that it will be a shadow of Radharani. So with the help of another personality, Purnamasi, a shadow Radharani was made, and I was married to her. But even then, I never touched her. And she was always pure, she's still pure. And he left. Then his sister came, very famous personality, Kutila. So Jatila and Kutila are very famous in Krishna Leela, right? So Kutila, the sister, came. She said, I am also a worshipper of Katyayani. And she told me to create obstacles in the meetings of Radha and Krishna. So it was my job given to my Katyayani to not let Radha and Krishna meet and put obstacles. And the logic was, if you can do something easily, it starts being fun. But it's hard to do, and the obstacles, then we do it, it's enjoyable. So really the purpose was to enhance the enjoyment of the meeting between Radha and Krishna. So we were doing that role upon instructions of Katyayani. But I also ought to tell you, this Kutila is still talking, that Radharani is the purest you can imagine. And she told a story. She said one time Krishna got very sick and all the doctors came, nobody could cure him. Then Purnamasi came, who's Yogamaya. She said, there's only one cure. She said, here is a pot, a clay pot with 100 holes. If somebody can go to Yamuna, fill it with water, bring it back all the way to this house of Krishna, and then we can bathe Krishna in that water, then he'll be cured. Well, then how do you fill a pot with 100 holes? As soon as you get it out of the water, all the water falls out. So then this person said, only the most chaste lady will be able to do that. So they invited a lot of women in Vrindavan. Nobody could do that. So finally somebody said, Kutila, you are here. You do it. And you prove your chastity and also will cure Krishna. And she was being very shy about doing that. And her mother, Jatila, hid behind a bush. She didn't want to do it. Anyway, they forced Kutila to do that. As soon as she filled the pot, took it out, all the water fell out. So they found Jatila and said, you are always complaining about Radharani's character. You come do it. She did that, all the water fell out. Finally, they called Radharani. So she came, filled the water pot, took it out, not a drop went out. So they took it all the way to Krishna. They bathed Krishna with that water, and then he was cured. So Kutila said, just to prove that point that Radharani is the most chaste woman anywhere. So anyway, that's how she was talking. Now Balaram and Subhadra are listening to all this, and their eyes are getting wider. They're feeling so much ecstasy. Their arms went inside their body. Their legs went inside their body. So they got the form that you see on the altar of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. By this time, Krishna arrived. And so again, Vrinda Devi saw him, brought him to Nidhiban, and he saw this scene. So now Lalita, whose lap Radharani's head was in, she, let's check the time. She said to Radharani, Krishna is here. Krishna is here. As soon as Radharani heard that, she stood up. She saw Krishna, and Krishna saw her. As soon as Krishna saw Radharani, he fainted. Now, this is something very interesting about Radharani. Most women in the material world wear ornaments to enhance their natural beauty. But Radharani wears ornaments to hide her beauty because she's not wearing ornaments. Krishna sees her, he faints. So stop Krishna from fainting, she wears ornaments. So at least he won't faint. But this time, no ornaments, he saw Radharani, he fainted. Radharani called Vrinda Devi and said, please make the wind, the breeze, blow from my side to Krishna's side. So that way my fragrance will enter the nostrils of Krishna, and then he'll be revived. And exactly that's what happened. So he got up, he smelled it, he woke up and he got up. Now they're looking at each other. The residents say, okay, please both of you sit on a throne. So they made him sit on the throne beside each other, and they did what you call Mangal Aarti. Then Krishna turned to Radharani and said, Radhe, I apologize to you for leaving you for so long. Please, I want to make you happy. Ask me for a benediction. Radharani said, only benediction I want is that, I forgot to mention, Krishna had also gotten the same form as Jagannath by seeing Radharani and feeling all the ecstasy. So Radharani said, I want the whole world to see this form of yours, which represents your love for me and all the missing you have done of my presence. So Krishna said, okay, I'll do two things. One is, I will appear in this form in Jagannath Puri. That's why Jagannath Puri temple is there, where you see Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra in this form. And also I will appear in Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya, where I will take your mood and your complexion, and I'll try to find out what it feels for you to miss me. So now you have two things. You have Jagannath, Krishna missing Radharani. Your Lord Chaitanya, Radharani missing Krishna. So now when Jagannath Puri, Jagannath Rath Yatra happens, when Lord Chaitanya was there, he'll be dancing in front of Jagannath's chariot. Now as dancing, Jagannath is looking at Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is looking at Lord Jagannath dancing. What's happening? Jagannath, Krishna, missing Radharani, is looking at Lord Chaitanya, Radharani, missing Krishna. When their eyes meet, there's lots of ecstasy felt. That ecstasy is represented by Rath Yatra. That's why we have Rath Yatra. To feel that ecstasy that Krishna and Radha are feeling by meeting after so long. So therefore, the whole point is that when we participate in a Rath Yatra, we have the chance of feeling that 0.001% of the ecstasy that they felt. But believe me, 0.001% of a huge ocean is still a lot of water. So 0.001% of the ecstasy that they were feeling is still a lot of ecstasy. We'd be lucky to feel that ecstasy. So therefore, it's recommended that when we attend the Rath Yatra, we make sure that we do a couple of things. One is take their darshan, offer obeisances, and pull the chariot. Now, what's the significance of pulling the chariot? The significance is that Krishna is going from Dwaraka or Kurukshetra to where? To Vrindavan. Is he keen to get there? Is he eager to get there? Yes. So therefore, when you pull it, Krishna says, you're helping me get to Vrindavan faster. I bless you. Therefore, it's very important that if you are attending Rath Yatra, make sure you take the time. Sometimes it requires some effort because it's so crowded, but make that effort to pull the chariot. Tell Krishna you want to help him in his pastime to get to Vrindavan and thus be able to participate in a pastime of Krishna. How fortunate is that to be able to participate in a pastime of Krishna. So Rath Yatra provides us with that opportunity. So that's basically the story behind Rath Yatra. Now I think I still have a few minutes. Let's just check time again. Yeah, so I have about 9-10 minutes, I think, right? Okay, thank you. So I want to spend a few minutes talking about, well, you keep saying Jagannath, Jagannath. Who's Jagannath? Is he Krishna or is he Krishna's incarnation? I'm going to ask you. Somebody tell me, is Lord Jagannath Krishna or Krishna's incarnation? Krishna? Okay, I only heard Krishna, so that's correct answer. And the pastime, you may have heard this pastime, but I'm going to tell you very quickly. Basically, you know, I mentioned to you that Krishna, even in the presence of his wives, was always chanting Radharani's name and the names of other Sakhis, girlfriends, and Sakhas, the boyfriends. So they were always wondering, what is this? So one time, Mother Rohini, who's Mother Rohini? Mother of Lord Balram, yes. Mother of Lord Balram visited Dwaraka. So all the 16,108 wives surrounded her. And they were asking, you know, small talk. And then they said, we want to know about Krishna's childhood in Vrindavan. So please tell us. So Rohini Devi said, okay, sit down, but know that these are very confidential pastimes. So therefore not everyone is eligible to hear. And then she looked at Subhadra who was there. She said, Subhadra, especially you are not allowed to hear this pastime. So you have to leave the room. Subhadra cried, what do you mean I have to leave? She said, no, you have to leave. So she left, they closed the doors, but Subhadra wasn't going very far. So she stood there outside the door with her ears touching the door so she can hear. So now she's sitting there listening to this pastime. At this time, Krishna and Balram were in their court, which is basically their office. And I don't know if you already know that Krishna had 16,108 wives, and therefore 16,108 separate palaces. So every morning, 16,108 Krishnas will leave 16,108 palaces in 16,108 chariots. They'll go, and at some point in time on the way, they'll merge into one, and one chariot will get to the office. So they were in their office, and you know, they're supreme personalities of Godhead. So they knew that my name is being taken, my pastimes are being chanted by my mother, Rohini, so they couldn't wait in the office. We got to leave and got to watch. So they both left Again, one chariot left. Actually, this time, there was no need for 16,008 chariots. They all came to the place where Rohini Mataji was telling the story of their childhood pastimes. They came, but the door is closed. And Subhadra is sitting there with her hands like this, blocking the way. So they said, Subhadra, what's going on? Why are you sitting here? She said, shh, just sit down, don't talk, listen. So they also sat down. So there's 3 people sitting there. Balram, Subhadra and Krishna, listening to the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan. As they're listening, they're feeling that ecstasy. And same thing, the eyes are getting wide in surprise. Like, little children, they're surprised by something, the eyes go wide. The eyes go wide, and so much ecstasy that the arms go in, the arms of the Subhadra Mataji goes in, hands of Krishna and Balaram go in, legs go in the body, and they become the form that we see here. And then the story finished, they were done, but it takes a long time to get out of the ecstasy. In the meantime, Narad Muni came. Again, playing on his veena. Narayan, Narayan, he shows up and he sees this form. So he offers obeisances and he says, what's this? So they explain, and Narad Muni said, my dear Lord, I have one request. And they said, what? He said, please manifest this beautiful form to the rest of the world forever. And they said, okay, we'll do that. And then there's a whole story that I don't have time for, how then they got manifested to the rest of the world. Anyway, a couple more things I want to mention about Lord Jagannath. So, a couple of things about Lord Jagannath. First of all, there's no eyelids either, by the way. On Jagannath, you see no eyelids. Very round, very big eyes, no eyelids. The idea is that he never sleeps because he does not want to miss even a single devotee who comes to take his darshan. Because he doesn't want to blink. Gopis used to complain that the foolish creator, Brahma, gave them eyelids. And therefore, when Krishna is in front of them, they blink, and for that moment blinking, they cannot see Krishna. So Krishna says, as Jagannath, I don't want to make that mistake. So there's no eyelid, so I can see it. And therefore, he notices everything. Even the smallest service done for Lord Jagannath is noticed by him. So that's one quality. The second thing is that he was, one of the kings had asked him to please eat so much that there will always be prasadam for everybody in the world. And he said, therefore, my Lord, I request that you have bhoga, enjoy bhoga, but before you finish washing your hands and hands are dried up, please start eating again. So therefore, in Jagannath Puri, every 15 minutes, bhoga is offered. So literally, constantly being offered to Lord Jagannath, and then it's distributed to everyone. But that bhoga, because prasadam is so pure that it'll never spoil. And that is why people bring Jagannath prasadam all the way to Canada, America, etc. Even after months. It's called khaja, for those who don't know. It's never spoiled. You can enjoy just as much as you did when it was absolutely fresh. Anyway, so the whole point is that Lord Jagannath is in a very loving mood. It's like he's feeling that ecstasy for Radharani, and therefore is freely distributing that ecstasy. So we worship Lord Jagannath to receive that love that he has for Radharani for us. Of course, very small amount, but get that love. And that is why we attend Rath Yatra also, in the hope, with the prayer that he will please give that love of Krishna in our heart. So once again, I beg you all to make sure they come to Rath Yatra, volunteer for any service if you can, but if nothing else, please pull that chariot and participate in that pastime. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rupanuga Prabhu. Once again, we can give a big round of applause for Rupanuga Prabhu for helping us set the mood for the upcoming festivities of Rath Yatra. So as mentioned earlier, today we had the Havan to start bringing our community together for this upcoming festival. So this festival will be celebrated on the weekend of July 11th and 12th. So it's less than 2 months away from now. And on July 10th, which is a Friday, we will be having a 12-hour kirtan happening at the temple. And we will share more updates in the upcoming weeks. A few ways to engage and connect with this festival, as Rupanuga Prabhu said, at least come for the festival, which will be happening on July 11th and 12th. If you do have more time and bandwidth, you are most welcome to volunteer as well. As a build-up to the festival, there's a lot of logistics and planning that happens behind the scenes. And if any of you are interested, you're most welcome to participate and contribute in whatever ways you can. And we are also raising funds and donations for this festival. So this year is the 54th anniversary of the Rath Yatra festivities. And yes, you can give a big round of applause for all the volunteers and devotees who've been involved in this festival. So this festival is typically put together by our community. We don't get, outside funding or sponsorship from other places. But if you'd like to contribute in any ways, you're most welcome to do so. And you can come by the front desk, and we'll be happy to share more information on how you can participate. Okay, so the upcoming week, that is on May 23rd, next Saturday, our pujaris are hosting a deity worship seminar. So this is a seminar dedicated for devotees who are interested to learn about the art of deity worship. So this doesn't just include serving deities on the altar, but in case you do have deities at home, or this is a service that you're interested to learn more about, you're most welcome to attend this seminar, which will be happening on May 23rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is a fee of about $25, and this would include a vegetarian lunch prasad as well. And you can find more information in our website, torontokrishna.com, if you'd like to enroll yourself. And as you probably saw, we have some renovation work happening in the balcony. We are also in the process of renovating the deity room, which is just adjacent to the deities. So this is typically the room where we store the various paraphernalia for the deities. Every day you come in, you see different outfits for the deities, different jewelry. So they're all stored in the special deity room. And we are in the process of renovating that to ensure that there's additional storage and space to have more deity outfits, jewelry, and so on and so forth. So if you'd like to contribute towards that, you're most welcome to do so. We are looking for donation for that as well. And you can come by the front desk to learn more about how you can participate. We do have some few 2026 calendars remaining. That's the Vaishnav calendar. This calendar showcases the various festivities and appearances and disappearances. So you can grab a copy for yourself if you like, and that's also available in the front desk. We would now like to thank our sponsors. So we do have one special sponsor that we want to mention about, and I'll call upon Mother Satyabama in a bit. But before that, we have 6 sponsors. So I'm going to go over the names and we'll chant Hare Krishna for them. So one of them is Kaihan Shah's birthday, sponsored by grandparents of Kamraj Sandal Kumar and Valli Kamraj, and parents Liak Shah and Dev Sena Shah. We also have Vaneet Kurana, sponsoring to seek everyone's blessings. We have Mr. Rohit Appa Sahib Thorat and Amruta Thorat, sponsoring on behalf of their daughter, who was born on 9th April 2026. And we have 2 anonymous sponsors. So we're going to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra once for them, and then I'll pass it to Satyabama Mataji to speak about another special sponsorship. So in the count of 1, 2, 3, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
for you. I said, Hare Krishna. I'm not feeling a lot of energy from the audience today. It's very low, right? So, what festival are we talking about here? Say that loudly. So we shouldn't even be calling it festival anymore. It's the Rath Yatra, right? And you got the dates? Yeah. Okay. 10th is the Kirtan, Prabhu, is that correct? And 11th and 12th we will be on the street. So we have posters, cards available at the front desk. And I would like each one of you to take some cards and spread the word to others. We'll talk about it more next weekend. I'm here really to make a very special announcement. One of our long-standing well-wishers of the temple, their family has also sponsored today's Sunday feast, and it's a very, very special situation. There's a picture on the altar that we've placed of two young children, Anaya and Jax. And 5 years ago, they were you may have read in the news that there was a teenage driver who backed up into a driveway, and both of these young souls passed away because of that very unfortunate situation. So their parents, Ketan and Binta, have sponsored today's Sunday feast and are really requesting a lot of energy and special blessings for the onward journey of those souls as it continues wherever they are. So I'm requesting everybody with a lot of feelings and energy to chant 3 Hare Krishna Mahamantras, because we know that the mantra transcends the material space and will help them no matter where they are. It's been 5 years, but it still feels like yesterday. So just requesting, the family has really requested these special blessings for everybody, including Anaya and Jax, who are not here with us. So on a count of 3, let's just really from the heart send them blessings, and we'll chant 3 times very loudly the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So 1, 2, 3. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So thank you, everybody. Just keep this feeling in the heart, and remember that the holy name gives a lot of benefit, not only in situations like this, in all situations. So on behalf of the family, I'm expressing gratitude for all your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, Satyabhamaji. And once again, thanks to all the sponsors, and especially Ketan and the Binta family. They have always sponsored every year around this time to send in special prayers for both these 2 wonderful souls, as Satyabhamaji mentioned. And thank you all. The doors will open at 8 p.m. We request all the Matajis to be on this side of the temple hall, that is close to Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadramaya, and all the Prabhus to be on the Gaur Nitai side. And the prasadam will be served. If you have any questions about sponsorship, or if you'd like to connect with any of us, please do come by the front desk to learn more. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If you do not find space in the temple hall, you can go to the balcony and come back with the empty plate. The chairs are meant for senior citizens and people with mobility issues. Please offer chairs to senior citizens and people with mobility issues. Hare Krishna.